Good morning. Okay, so it's about what time is it? 10:30 or something. Ann just woke up, she slept in, she wasn't feeling too good. But you guys, I wanted to vlog today because we are doing home improvement stuff. So Ann is about to have her breakfast. Mwah. We just washed her face, brushed her teeth, sat on the pot. Mwah. Yeah, going for her water bottle, but we made some French toast. I made it from scratch, kinda. And some bacon, bananas, and I think that's a clementine. So anyway, get up there, girl. So you guys, we are working on the family room today. Big project today. We are about to attempt to remodel this thing. Anthony already took the trim off. I didn't even realize you had done that, hon. He already took that brown trim that was on here off. We're gonna have to remove the mantle, and we are about to attempt to restore these bricks because we are painting on Monday. All of this paint, this old paint that you guys see, this is going to be changed. We are painting it Sharon Williams Repost gray. So when we first moved into this place, we thought we could live with this paint color. We were like, oh, it's fine, you know, it's a neutral color, whatever. But girl, the longer we were in here and the more we started to make other updates and modernize the place in other areas, we realized that this paint was holding us back. So we are getting rid of it on Monday, you guys. Today is Saturday, so in 2 days, this paint will be changed. We hired a painting company that is really highly rated and super sought after. We had to wait to even get on their calendar, and so one of their major projects got moved, and so they were like, we have an opening, and I was like, yes, so we don't have to wait. So they're gonna be painting on Monday. I'll share their contact information with you guys after the paint job is over. Let's make sure they live up to the expectations before I go and refer them. Oh, and we're redoing this whole room, you guys. So what you see in here now is not gonna be what we end up going with ultimately. Just to fill you guys in on a little secret, I am actually partnering with a furniture company, and they're going to be making over this room. So that is coming soon. Don't tell nobody, that's the inside information right there. So you guys, this is what we are using to restore the fireplace. This is a product that I ordered online. I had heard so much about them, had to give it a try. Really amazing reviews these guys have. So this is called Brick Anew. It is a brick restoration system. It's a painting system. It comes with everything you need. I was so surprised it came with all of the tools, and I'm like, what? When does this ever happen? So no need to go to Menards or Home Depot before you get started. Everything comes in here, and it has all of the paint, all the different layers and steps to the program that you will need. On this sheet, I don't want to show it to you guys because it has a password on it, but it takes you to an online tutorial to kind of show you how to do this in case you run into any trouble. So it's a foolproof system. I've seen the before and afters all over YouTube. It seems amazing, so we are gonna try this. We knew right away when we moved into this place that we were not going to be able to live with this fireplace the way it is. So we just weren't sure how we wanted to address it because it is really expensive to re-brick a fireplace. I mean, it is like upwards of like $10,000 to do that. And so I'm thinking if we have to go that route, if we had to go that route, we would do it, right? Because I'm not keeping the fireplace like this. But I'm like, let's try the Brick Anew system first and see if that will actually give us the look that we want. If not, then fine. I've only spent 200 bucks on it. I'll go back to the original plan and we'll just re-brick the fireplace. But I wanted to try the cheap route first, you guys. So we still don't know yet if we're gonna keep that mantle. Once we do the color and it fits, then we'll stick with it. But as of right now, it's just kind of up in the air with that. We did purchase a new door, a new glass door insert for this opening part here. Something really, really nice and custom. So that has been taking about 6 weeks for them to build it for us and get it over here and install it. And so we want to go ahead and do the bricks first so that they can install that thing for us. So that's coming soon as well. So you guys, this whole fireplace is gonna look totally different when we're done with it. All right, you guys, so this is the system. It comes with 2 bottles of the base coat. These are the actual paint colors, color 1, color 2, color 3. And it also comes with a glaze and essentially everything you would need to complete a paint project in your house. The only thing it doesn't come with is plastic covering, which we already have from good old Menards. So we already had this in the garage, and I am about to start reading the instructions and stuff so we can get this show on the road. Also, we're probably not gonna use the blue painter's tape, to be honest. We're probably gonna use frog tape. It's a tape with paint repellent built into the tape itself. so it does a lot better job of eliminating paint bleed. So I have some frog tape in the drawer back there, so I'm gonna use that instead of this painter's tape. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do as step one is clean off this fireplace, basically dusting off all of the excess particles and whatnot. So I'm about to do that right now. It's a lot of particles in between these bricks. That just goes to show you that they hadn't been cleaned probably in years. That's why this remodel was so necessary. Look at all these. I don't know if you guys can see that, all this dust coming off of here. See, you can't paint that. That has to all be gone. Look at that. It's okay. Vaughn to the rescue. Okay, now it's time to tape it off. I'm only gonna tape the ceiling, which I doubt I even need to do that. Because see, we're getting the painters coming in here, you guys, and so they're gonna be repairing the walls and painting everything anyway, so it's kind of pointless to really tape this off because all of this needs to be repaired where the old trim was. And there is a distance between the brick and the wall anyway, so I doubt I need help avoiding hitting this. But even if I do hit it, I think the painters are going to clean that up anyway. So I don't think we're really gonna tape a whole lot. I'm just gonna make sure we tape off this thing. And then of course we'll tape across the carpet here. Okay, all I'm doing now, you guys, is taping the plastic to the frog tape. Yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and start with the base coat. I don't know if I mentioned, but the color category that we're using is Misty Harbor. Guys, excuse my nails and my hands. I know they're all ugly and messed up, but you know, I'm working, I'm renovating a house, so.
Everybody with this gang shit, so they ain't dying for nothing.
All right, you guys, this is what it's looking like so far. It's looking so much better, and we have not even done any of the detailed work yet. This is just the base coat. We need to take a break. You guys, this is taking so long. Let me explain why. Our brick is 3D. I don't know if you guys peeped that originally when I was showing you close-ups, but our brick is 3D, so it comes away from the wall. And there's a top, there's a bottom, there's two sides, and then there's the front with all the chisel detail on the front. So these bricks are really a lot more detailed than a lot of the bricks in the tutorials. And I think kind of what this system was designed for, ours is a little more complex, which I think is actually gonna make ours look a lot more phenomenal. But the flip side is that it's gonna take us a lot longer to do this. I told Anthony, like, I know this is grueling, but we only have to do it one time, and then we're gonna enjoy the look of it for the rest of the time we have it, so no worries. So we've been in here listening to some old school T.I. and old school Young Jeezy, and we're about to have lunch right now. Ann already had hers, she messed over it. But I ordered from my DoorDash account, ordered from the Cheesecake Factory. I love their avocado toast, so that's what I got. And then Anthony got the lettuce wrap chicken taco situation. You guys, we love DoorDash. Okay, that's our stain. If you guys want to give DoorDash a try, make sure that you click the link in my description box, because you're going to get is it $10 off your first order or something like that? You know, your favorite restaurants, they're all on the app, depending on where you live in your area. It'll show you all the restaurants that are part of the program. You order what you want, and some nice person just brings it to your house. And it's so convenient, we don't have to leave. We just sit around and wait for our food to be delivered, which is what we did today. So we're about to eat right now.
How much money you got, Sharon? How much money you got? Just a paint and a random pattern with this stress on the wall.
Okay, you guys, we are completely done with the base coat, and I went back and did all the detailed work, made sure I didn't miss any spots. Now we're going on with color 1, followed by color 2 and color 3, and the glaze and all that. Just listen to the instructions, so I'm making sure we get it right. But basically, I'm gonna run through this last step because I need to be done with this. Okay, you guys, so this is how I'm doing it. I'm just taking the Rolly color 1, it's kind of like a taupey color, and I'm just randomly applying it to the bricks. And it's creating some nice shadow quality. You see that? Ever so slightly. Every brick is a different shape, so it's picking up the color very differently for each brick. So we don't really have to do as much random placement of the roller because our bricks already have crevices and grooves and indentions. So this is a lot easier, and it's really looking nice, you guys. Like every stroke, I'm just like, bam! bam, bam, bam. I mean, it's really making it look like quality stone. Color 1 was successful. Now it's time for the glaze, you guys, which looks like a dark, dark grayish taupe kind of color. So I'm gonna be applying it with this natural sponge. So here's the glaze. Oop. I'm just dabbing some on it, getting it absorbed into the sponge. So that's looking pretty good. And this is just adding some more depth and shadows and stuff to this thing. So these are a couple that I did already. Just adding random shadows where they should be. And I'm kind of putting it where I put the previous color so that it becomes a shadow of that previous color. So it makes sense. When you look at this, it'll make sense, you know. I'm kind of applying some paint rules to this. Okay, now I'm going in with color 2. So I think this color is representing the high points of the shadows. So I'm just going to randomly roll that on there. Removing the frog tape. Look, no paint bleed, not even a little bit. It's perfect. Okay, you guys, I'm cooking Sunday dinner. That's what you see here. So I got all my stuff laid out and organized because I don't like being unorganized when I'm trying to cook. Got the chicken in the oven. It's just a whole chicken. My macaroni and cheese is gonna be getting cooked next. And I'm gonna put this is just potatoes, bell pepper and onion. I'm gonna put that down into the chicken after it's about halfway done. So I just got back from the grocery store. Sorry, I'm looking a little rough. Finished the fireplace, you know, the painting and everything. So let's talk about it for a moment. So this is what it looks like now, you guys. I'm so excited. It exceeded my expectations. I couldn't show you guys last night because it had gotten dark outside. The shadows and stuff were different. And so I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait until daylight to show them the final results. We are done with the brick restoration. I still have to get a new mantle. I'm still trying to decide what type of mantle we want. I don't think I'm gonna use the one that we currently have. Still waiting for the custom doors that we ordered to be installed because that's gonna determine what type of mantle I get. You know, I need to like see it in the space. The trim that I'm gonna get for the ceiling there, and I'm thinking I might get trim for the sides, not sure yet, but like I said, I need to see the doors on and then I'll know what mantle, and then the mantle will determine what kind of trim. So everything has to kind of wait. Here is a close-up of what the bricks look like now. Just so nice, you guys. I mean, really? So I saved us about probably $6,000 to $8,000. That was kind of the rough estimate that we got when we were talking to our fireplace guy as far as what it would cost to remodel this fireplace, and that was just the stonework. So, you know, not to mention like the mantle and the trim and like all the labor, like all of that. That was just a rough estimate of what it would cost to get the stonework redone. So I probably saved us close to $10,000 just doing this ourselves. Let's talk about the process for a second. I paid about $250 for the restoration kit. As you guys saw, it came with everything, and this process, this painting and all this probably took about 6 hours in total. I will say though, it took us longer because our bricks are 3D. So they extend out from the wall, they're not just flush. So the painting required basically to paint every single brick individually. That's essentially what it boiled down to, because you have to cover every area. If you miss one area, you'll be able to see it. I don't know if you guys remember, but this fireplace was more on the yellow side. It was kind of like gold mixing in with the gold kind of brownish walls, which is what I hate, which is what we're having painted tomorrow morning. So we're starting that process to get rid of this, you know, I call this Mufasa. It looks like Mufasa's skin tone. It's a huge difference. Now the brick actually just looks like gray stone, which has a more expensive look to it. It's more modern, it's more fresh. So the walls that we're getting painted are similar to the color of the bricks right now. And that's kind of what I wanted. I want the fireplace to kind of blend in. I don't want it to be a focal point of the room necessarily as far as color and texture. I just want it to be like, oh, there's a fireplace and it looks like nice stone bricks, and like let that be that. I love the quality of the way that this thing turned out. I would highly recommend brick anew if painting your fireplace was an option for you, because it's not gonna look painted, it's not gonna feel painted. This is not like paint, first of all. This is some type of limestone formula, so it gives you that cement kind of textured, grainy, gravelly kind of finish on it. So it's not like paint. It's not gonna be shiny. It's not gonna finish and have like this coating look. It's gonna maintain all of the texture of the brick underneath it. Even the grout that we painted looks like grout. It just looks like it's been cleaned or upgraded or even redone. This absolutely transformed our fireplace, which in turn is absolutely gonna transform this room. And like I said, for $250, you get to have this. Girl, it's worth it. And I mean, I would say, like, if you're not into like DIY projects and you don't like to spend a lot of time doing the same thing, then maybe this is not for you. But I'm not even gonna say that this time, because sis, you're gonna save like $8,000. Girl, make time. So I'm really happy with it, you guys. I can't wait to show you the finished product when we're done painting and decorating and getting all of the fireplace accessories in place, getting the TV mounted, all the stuff that we're gonna do to this room. I can't wait to show it. And it's going to be soon. I'm not gonna draw this thing out. I actually have a timeline in place of everything that we're having done. So this room will be finished completely probably in the next 30 days. So I will definitely be sharing a big reveal makeover for you guys. So it'll be like all dramatic and everything, don't worry. I'm so excited. So, waiting for my dad to get here because he's going to help us install some lighting in the formal living room and formal dining room. So we'll finally be done with that. The only lighting I'll have to replace in this house as of today will be the light in this room and the light over the table in the kitchen. And then that'll be it. We will have replaced every single light fixture in this house. And that would mean that we've bought about 16 lights. Crazy. All the food is ready. Chicken, potatoes, onion, and bell pepper. My greens with the smoked turkey parts. My mac and cheese, and some cornbread. So dad is on his way. He does not know we're cooking this, so he's going to be really pleasantly surprised. But I wanted to treat him to a nice Sunday dinner. Kiss this old light goodbye. We're about to switch it out. We gotta put it together piece by piece, you guys. So ultimately it's going to look like this, but every little piece has to be put together. But it's not that bad. This little bundle here is the hardware to attach it to the socket in the ceiling. And then this is the actual light fixture here, which is a really beautiful chocolate brown. It's so brown it looks black, but it's that iron look. These lights that we got for the formal living room and formal dining room actually match with the one in the foyer. We spent all that time trying to figure out which light we should get, and it ended up being the exact replicas of the one we already have. So this is the foyer light that we originally got. You guys saw this before. And we were trying to figure out what to put in here and in the living room. And we also got new furniture in here, but I'm not gonna show you guys yet because it's incomplete. But I will show you soon. So it's the next day. I just got my food delivery from downstairs. I ordered from Naf Naf Grill again. Got me a basmati bowl and some lentil soup because the painters are here. They rang my doorbell at 7 o'clock this morning. I was downstairs trying to clean up the kitchen and make Ann breakfast before I take her to therapy. I gotta take an Advil because I have a really bad headache. Anyway, they're here, right? It's 3 of them, and they are maniacs. They have plastic everywhere. They have everything covered. They moved all the furniture. These guys are supermen. So today is day 1 of the paint job. It's probably gonna take 3 days. Today they are basically prepping the walls for the paint job. So they have to go and like repair all of the blemishes, cracks, just any flaws in the wall. Like they have to fix it first before they paint. Do you guys want to see where they are so far? Let's see. Let's take a look and see where they are so far. Okay, so I'm upstairs in the bedroom, but let's see what's going on down here. So all of this is going to be painted. So they have the drop cloths everywhere and the plastic on the railings. Got the fans going so that they can dry all the spackle. I took all of these things off. So this is the staircase. Dining room. Kitchen. See, this is why I wanted to order food, because I'm like, they got everything covered. I don't want to come down here messing up stuff. They're having lunch, so I'm not going to film them, but this is everything. Looking so good. I'm so excited. Look at all the patches that they had to do. These walls were not in good shape. So yeah, I'm not gonna film them while they're having lunch. That is rude as fuck. So I came right on back upstairs. But I wanted to show you guys what they were doing with the fireplace area. Because remember yesterday I was telling you guys about the wall that had been damaged where we took the trim off. I wanted to show you guys that, but they were having lunch, so I'll show it to you later. But anyway, you guys, I'm so excited about this painting. It's going to completely transform our house. I just know it. I just can't wait to see the finished results. All right, so we're at the end of the paint project and I have to recommend our painters. We went with Mike's Decorating. They did a fantastic job. I am in love with the color. We went with the Sharon Repost Gray, and it is the perfect grayish, which is basically a gray and beige kind of mix. This color proved to be perfect for us with all of our existing fixtures and all of the kind of color schemes that we already had going on. Gray and beige was perfect. This color is cool enough to really accentuate our dark floors, but also with some warmth so that we have some flexibility with furniture selections. And you guys, our painters really impressed me, and I am kind of difficult to please, but you guys, I'm talking about perfection. Now, I wanted to also share this wardrobe because I had mentioned it in one of my previous vlogs. We were going to get this wardrobe to complete our bedroom set. So we did get that thing delivered, and this is kind of what it looks like. I really love it. It's super cool, and it's got a lot of extra storage for us. But the absolute star of the show is this fireplace remodel that we did ourselves. I am so happy and proud of this thing. All the money that we saved, we're just gonna blow it on the patio. So stay tuned for more home improvement.